Hey everybody, this is Gigging and Drinking here. Sorry it's been a while, but hey, we're back.
And it's October.
Fest.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boys here from Geeking and Drinking.
The boys.
I'm Steven.
Eddie.
I'm Matt.
And how's everybody doing today?
Alright, doing good. It's October! And this is episode 46. The last episode was the Dark Knight Rises episode, which was pretty fun. We had a pretty fun argument about that. But I'm doing good. I'm ready to drink some beer.
Beer.
Not Guzbear, Marzenberg.
So obviously it's around that time of the year. It's our favorite time of the year. Oktoberfest season is upon us, and the beer season, and we are super excited. We got some. We got like 4 different Oktoberfests that we're going to be featuring in this episode.
All from San Antonio, baby.
All from San Antonio, and the first one we're going to be featuring comes from Black Laboratory Brewing. They're a freshly brewed, brand new brewery here in San Antonio, Texas.
They opened up during the pandemic.
Yeah, unfortunately they only had 1 week officially open, and then had to shut down again because then the pandemic happened, and so they started just doing beer to go. But they seem to be doing pretty good. They've got some awesome other beers, so I'm really excited to try their Oktoberfest. Mox is the name of the lab that they have, so it kind of hints, play on words and stuff like that.
Lab. Coming in at 6.2. I don't know. What would you say Oktoberfest usually run at? A high 5, 6?
6.
I think a 6 usually.
Okay. So not too bad. I mean, kind of expected. Well, of course, the colors there. Got that.
Yeah, I was already gonna say that color's already looking pretty sweet right there.
See, the good thing, the thing about this year is that, like, I mean, I remember when I don't know where we were. I think we were at your brother-in-law's house, and like we had bought beer, and like you had already had Shiner from Oktoberfest from Shiner. I was like, okay, it's already creeping up, because I know as soon as the Oktoberfest hits the shelves, you're first one to grab it, and so yeah, I mean, ever since then, I mean, we've just been every brewery we go to, as long as they have it. Give me the Oktoberfest.
Give me that Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
So here we go, guys. Cheers.
Overflowed mine a little bit.
That's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
I know you do like Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah, I love Oktoberfest. So before, when I used to drink Oktoberfest, I always used to rank it between, because my very first Oktoberfest I ever tried was Shiner's Oktoberfest. So I would always rank any other Oktoberfest in between that, high or low, which were my favorites. Obviously, if it was below Shiner, it wasn't too great. I mean, and if it was above, it was like awesome. Now I rank it up against Alamo Beer's Oktoberfest, because that's always been one of my favorites.
My first Oktoberfest beer that I drank was from Spaten, the German beer company.
Yeah.
Because we went to that local Oktoberfest celebration here in
Beethoven's.
Yeah, in the King William's district, and like that's all they had. They had Spaten. They had regular. You had the Oktoberfest, and I was like, shit, this is good. It's good. So ever since then, like I've always been curious about different Oktoberfests. I'd be lying if I say sometimes they don't all kind of blend in together, kind of like. They don't kind of blend in together, because I mean it's generally, I mean, they're not generally all the same, but I mean it's basically kind of like, I guess following the same formula somewhat, not to a T, but I mean, every brewery has their way of doing it. But yeah, I mean, I do like tasting everybody's different varieties, so it's pretty cool that we have 4 from 4 different breweries in San Antonio. I mean, you guys show your love, show your support. But yeah, how you like it?
I like it a lot. I mean, we'll see how the others compare. But I had one before, and I ranked this one around the same.
Cool.
Well, earlier today.
And that's
gonna be a brand new one too. So
yes.
technically,
so all these are all new.
All these Oktoberfests that we're gonna be drinking are all brand new. I'm not too sure about one of them, but I know 3 of them for sure. This one and 2 others this is their first years actually doing Oktoberfest because obviously Black Lab just opened up this year.
Yeah, and then the other
Another
breweries.
brewery just
the
opened
other
up
one,
late December.
And then the other one is about
been open for 2 years.
And then the other one we're gonna feature is like 2 or 3 years old. So
Uh-huh.
they just did their first Oktoberfest. So this is gonna be a pretty exciting episode with the beers because
Oh, yeah.
I mean our first episode was October Fiesta from Freetail. So
Yep.
Ah.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
and then our first brewery tour was at Ranger
Alamo.
Creek.
Oh, Alamo. Yeah,
Ranger Creek,
Creek.
and then the second one was Alamo during
Yeah,
Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
that's a woo.
That was fun. Some people forgot to pick up their children.
Not that we forgot to pick them up, we just forgot that they had other
Things to do.
things to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a pretty good, fun, interesting
Good times.
time.
Really cannot wait to like get back on and visiting some more breweries. I know we have a couple like that are like Dos Llenos. I know they're totally up for it, and I know there's plenty of people who we have lined up to come on the show. It's just with a lot of all this pandemic stuff and other stuff going on. It's been a little bit difficult, but I mean,
And then with some of the breweries barely coming back up and running again, allowing people to be inside, but limited. Not the way to their full volume like they used to be.
Yeah, and if we haven't said it many times before, we'll say it again. Just because these breweries are open does not mean they don't, still need your help. They're still doing beer to go. Of course, you can visit the tap room. Some of these breweries, not all of them, but some of them have their own kitchens. They make their own food, so the food's on point. But yeah, go visit these breweries. Give them a try. They like sometimes they may be a little packed. Just head on to another one. They're not too far from each other. So
Oh heck no!
Is Black Lab open or are these only opening just for the weekend?
I think only on the weekends, but I'm not sure. Definitely the tap room's not open. I know that
Okay.
for sure.
That's what I was asking.
But the
Opposed to, like,
I know the
just
two.
for to-go.
I know the two restaurants next to them are one of the restaurants. I forget what it's called, but just recently closed for maintenance reasons. So they're redoing remodeling some stuff, and then the pizzeria next to them, Truth Pizzeria, which is really good. They're open, so you can sit down out there and
It's the truth.
go buy some beer from Black Lab and sit in front of the Truth Pizzeria and have yourself some za.
that's been a thing coming like beer and pizzerias. Like it's all good, it's cool. But I noticed that recently. It's been a trending thing going
Too
on.
many pizzas.
Yeah. So
Where is like the Mexican food?
right. Where are
The tacos.
The tacos at?
Well, it's
Street
either like
tacos.
one thing. It's either like German themed barbecue or pizza.
Yeah.
And I kind of line up wings with pizza because like pizza and wings.
Yeah. Pizza and wings.
Wangs.
I'll be interesting to have a brewery that just does mini tacos, burritos, quesadillas all day, all night.
One day.
All day, all night.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? Some breweries do brunch. Can you imagine a brewery that does breakfast tacos like in the morning?
Man. Well, that's probably where the burritos would kind of fall in place.
Yeah.
They'd do like a monster burrito or something. Oh, dang. Monster breakfast burrito, just
Right.
like anything and everything you could fit in there. Barbacoa, potato and egg, beans,
Dang.
cheese.
I had a monster burrito a long time ago, like in Galveston. I was like this big. I ate it all by myself. I was like 13 years old.
You're like Joey on Friends with the turkey. You are my Everest. But that turkey got a big ass burrito.
So between now and when we shot our last episode, a lot has news has come up. Some lot of like we got a first trailer for Batman, Suicide Squad first look,
Justice League Snyder Cut.
Snyder's cut, just a bunch of stuff. And even recently too, there's been just we haven't shown an episode in so long that the Batman production restarted and then
came to a
stopped
halt.
and then came back again. It's just like and thankfully
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
yeah. So like there has been a lot of stuff that has happened since last time we filmed an episode. And honestly, a little peek behind the curtain. We had a plan for today's episode, given some recent news that popped up. When we'll say the news right now. Jamie Foxx, right? Yeah, Jamie Foxx has been. Because I always say Michael J. Fox or something.
Michael J. Fox.
Jamie Foxx has been once again cast as Electro to appear in the third MCU Spider-Man movie with opposite Tom Holland. And so, given that news, and we'll talk about it right now, but given that news, we were like, oh, we should do an episode on the Amazing Spider-Man 2. One thing is, we just could not find it, and I know Steven had it packed up, and we just couldn't find it, and time.
But I had recently watched it. I told you, I recently watched it. It was on, I think, it was on TV the other day. So I just started watching it. It was towards the end when, right before he battles Green Goblin.
See, and that's the thing. Like, man, that movie. Like, I remember when it first came out, I was like, oh, this thing's pretty cool. I'm excited, and just I started watching, like, oh,
God.
ugh. I mean, the best part about that movie is Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker, but even
their relationship.
Yeah, but like, I remember one part in that movie, like, it just jumped into like a crazy montage of him searching for his dad, and it has like some music. Like I don't know, I forgot what song it is, but it's like for you.
It might as well have gone into like an '80s theme.
Like, I don't know, it was just like, what the hell? Like, I don't know, but yeah. So that was the plan for the episode today, but like I said, we couldn't get, it was such last minute because this news thing dropped yesterday.
I think that would have been pretty funny going back to what you were saying about the little montage of Peter Parker researching on his dad and his work, and it would have been funny to do like a little 80s rock theme to it, like like you got the air guitar and going on, and
you know what I think is going on?
Like,
you know what I think is going on? You've been watching too much Cobra Kai.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, dude, come on. I mean, think about it. The 80s were real like notorious for their montages in all their movies and stuff like that.
Well, I can't speak to the movies because I'm not really a big 80s movies guy. That's why it took me so long to start Cobra Kai, because I was just like, I seen Karate Kid. I didn't really like it. I mean, the remake was
the Jaden Smith one sucked, but
so like I was like, like I heard good things about this show. I just don't think I could will be excited for it. And no, I mean, Steven showed it to me yesterday, and I'm already 7 episodes in, and
I had him.
Heard it's super cheesy too.
It's cheesy, but it's supposed to be like
let's just say the main character.
The main character, he's stuck in the 80s.
Yeah,
like, he's like he calls everybody pussies, and he's all
William
like,
Zapka. He's all like, hey, brohams, y'all want to impress those babes over there?
Yeah, those babes over there. Like, he's just so stuck in the 80s,
and it's just like, I mean, it's funny.
He calls everybody nerds and losers and stuff, and they're all like, what?
Funny, but then I could also see like some people get, oh no, that's offensive. It's like, dude, come on, like he's stuck in the 80s, like. Like one part is where one of the girls comes in and wants to learn.
Yeah, wants to learn.
And
he's all like,
no girls,
loud, and
because they're oh, my nails or something. It's like, dude, come on, like that's so superficial. Like, I mean, not superficial, but like so stereotypical of him.
And like I like it, but I will admit it's a good show. Like, and I'm gonna keep watching it because I just saw, and I really wish I didn't see it too. I saw like I guess they dropped a teaser for season 3 today.
Yeah. And
like I was on Instagram, and like I started playing, like, oh no, like, and I saw something like, oh. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty invested. I'm gonna keep watching. That's a pretty good show, and it's fun. It's a fun show. So like
cool is what they switched it to Netflix.
Yeah, because it was and that's the thing too. Like,
it's on YouTube Red.
Yeah, it was on YouTube Red and
YouTube TV too.
It was on YouTube TV too.
Yeah,
oh, okay, I don't know that. I think it was just on YouTube. I thought it was just on YouTube Red.
YouTube in general.
Yeah, it was a YouTube original. So like it didn't really have much of not that many people knew about it. Only if you like I don't know, like the general public didn't know about it, because no one really subscribes to YouTube Red. I think it already went away, it's not even a thing no more.
No, I think Red's still around.
Well, I mean, even then, so they had 2 seasons on YouTube Red, and then the 3rd season, and they finally decided to go to Netflix, it just came on Netflix this past month or 2.
Yeah,
and everybody's talking about like, oh, have you seen that new show Cobra Kai? It's not new.
It's not new. It's, like,
it's been around a while.
It's like,
I'm so confused. Why is there 2 seasons?
Yeah, why is there 2 seasons
already?
It's like, because it's been around.
Like mom, she was all like, oh, there's a show everybody at work's talking about. It's called Cobra Kai. I'm like, yeah, it's not new. It's been around. You've seen it? Like, I haven't seen it, but I know it's been around for a while.
I mean, like, not only have I been bugging you about it, but even my brother-in-law, Eloy, has been telling you, no, man, you got to watch it, you're going to like it.
Eloy would like that.
Awesome. What else?
Strike first, strike fast. No mercy.
It's a good show. I mean, it's good. I'll leave it at that. It's good.
Yeah. So back to Spider-Man.
Yeah, we kind of went off the rails there.
So yes. So Jamie Foxx is going to reprise his role as
Electro.
Well, okay, what did you guys think of Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2? Like,
Okay.
what did you think of the character as in general? Like, from
Pre-Electro was
a nerd,
Annoying.
in the words of William Zabka, a nerd,
nerd.
He was
Pussy.
kind of like, yeah, like he like I don't know. The way he played the part was like, ooh.
It's like okay. First of all, I mean, I guess
Spider-Man touch me.
it was just like that's how Spider-Man should have been, I guess, because Spider-Man was real
Like, I didn't
nerdy.
know-
But then they even meet, we always make fun of
I didn't know that.
Andrew Garfield's
Yeah.
Spider-Man was like the emo nerd Spider-Man.
Is the cool one?
Yeah, so
But Electro, like, what did you guys think of the character? I mean, like in the second movie, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
so again, like I was saying, I didn't like the way he, like Matthew said, pre-Electro, but then
Kind of felt like a
when he started embracing his
David
power, I
Schumacher
think
villain.
it seemed really cool. I mean, I wasn't that impressed, but I wasn't not very disappointed in the way he looked as well. I mean,
I kind of feel like they did the best they can with what they
Yeah.
had, like I'm pretty sure now he's gonna look a little different, and I
He
hope
look-
he does.
I mean, we know that Marvel does impress I mean, they did it with Spider-Man. I mean, everyone was just excited with that he can like move his eyes
Yeah.
now. So
yeah. I mean, I'm on the same boat. Like I think one of my favorite scenes, and like I said, the movie isn't that great, but one of my favorite scenes in the movie was when him and Spider-Man first fight when in the middle of Times Square, and he just shits a shockwave. There's like music playing in the background. I think correct me if I'm wrong, or whatever, I might be wrong. It's like Static X like in the background playing, and like it's just like it goes so well with the scene. It's just like
I don't remember that.
yeah, like, it's pretty badass. But yeah, like
I couldn't tell you were wrong or right.
like I don't know. I mean, like I said, I always thought he looked kind of funny. I'm just like, it just looks like a glowing Jamie Foxx, but like I said, I also feel like they did the best.
The one thing that did bother me was his teeth. They're so white, so white. I was like, ugh.
I feel like Jamie Foxx could play Jimmy Butler in a biopic.
Who?
Jimmy Butler from The Heat.
Oh.
Oh.
But yeah. What do you think, Matt? What do you think about Electro?
I mean, he
And
looked
get
like
Amazing Spider-Man.
his ultimate counterparts in like the Ultimate Spider-Man. He even played like the Ultimate Spider-Man game where you play both Spider-Man and Venom, and he looked like that big old glowing thing that's running around, shocking things. But I did see on Twitter not too long ago, before we started, that Jamie Foxx even said like, "Oh yeah, he's not gonna be blue. He's gonna be more of his traditional." Of course, it's just.
Is it gonna have the big old face mask?
Yeah.
It's like the electric.
Well, if
the,
you play
the,
this,
the
if-
classic Electro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
If you
Like,
play the not
yellow
play-
and green.
okay, 'cause I get him and Shocker mixed up sometimes.
Yeah.
And
If
Shocker's
you've
the one
seen
with the
the
fucking.
any gameplay from like the recent Spider-Man game, Electro and that, he was just wearing a vest with like this like kind of like a
No, I haven't seen it.
I think I've
like
seen
a, like
it.
a shock suit or whatever, and then it's
Yeah.
like this thing like makes me stronger and feel good, and I kind
think-
of hope it's a little bit like that.
Yeah, I think I've seen it, and yeah, I mean, I remember seeing him like, oh, it looks cool, it looks better than just a glowing person.
And the face mask.
But it's been, I mean, the rumors already been put out there that is since we have the same actor playing the same part in a different movie. I mean, it's the same.
It wouldn't be the first time.
J.K. Simmons.
That's true, but like but I guess that
Oh
throws
yeah,
the question out there.
That's going right there.
That throws the possibility out there. Like, is this going to be a alternate universe? Set?
Okay, well, how's that gonna respond to like what he just said now? J.K. Simmons reprising his role as Jay Jonah.
Well, like I said, like I mean,
It's not like he got transported. I mean,
well, I mean, like he wasn't in.
it's just because nobody else could play him.
But
like,
he
the
was
way he
okay.
does.
But look, that's from two different Spider-Mans. That's
and this
We're
is from
getting a
two
character
different
from
Spider-Mans.
Tobey Maguire, and then we're getting one. From,
yeah, exactly. We're getting one from the Tobey Maguire, getting one from the Andrew Garfield, and we're getting both those. Like, I don't know, like when it's I don't know, like it's just like ugh. And I'm excited, because I'm.
I heard a rumor that WandaVision's gonna play a.
You heard a rumor?
Yes.
The Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, yeah, but I read that WandaVision's supposed to play a part in it, and like that's how Electro gets transferred into this MCU Spider-Man
can we just do like, okay, just have him reprise the role and then boom, that's it. That's all he's doing is just reprise. Why do we have to combine everything? Like, come on.
Because it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't know.
I would love to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield make a cameo.
Okay, that's different though. I mean, that scene, you know.
I would love to see that. That would just be so awesome.
I would actually love to get a brand new Spider-Man, either like a Spider-Gwen or a Miles Morales.
I'd love to see Spider-Pig or...
No, that would be weird.
Spider-Man 2099. Oscar Isaac. But, I don't know. Like, I think that would be cool. I mean, because it's kind of like a do. I mean, it's a do-over. And, you know, I'm hoping they're going to get it right. You know, like, it's MCU. I mean, it's still Sony. But it's MCU, and then, you know, we have, Morbius,
and then Venom 2.
Morbius.
Venom 2, and then I think there's even a Kraven the Hunter movie in development. So there's a lot of stuff coming out of Sony. And like I said, Sony is notorious for jumping the gun. As we saw in Amazing Spider-Man 2, they did that horrible version of Rhino with Paul Giamatti.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was bad.
I'm their Rhino.
And the only thing though, I was a little bit more curious because at the end of the Amazing Spider-Man, when they showed that guy with the hat, you know, the mysterious guy walking through, you saw the Doc Ock arms and the vulture wings. So I was real curious, like, you know, how that would have came about. You know, more with Doc Ock. I'm a real big fan of Doc Ock, especially after Spider-Man 2.
That was the best Spider-Man movie.
I think that was the best thing that came out of that movie. Besides the terrible acting from Kristen Dunst and Tobey Maguire. And
Dr. Octopus was the main villain in the Spider-Man game. And it's crazy because throughout the whole game, it kind of just seemed like slowly kind of like going is mad and getting angry. Like,
you gotta get a PlayStation.
And then,
yeah.
Then of course at the end it's like
Alfred Molina, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Alfred.
And then of course at the end it's when you see like, oh shit, he's been building he's been having Peter help him build his fucking octo suit, and it like just.
Yeah, Doc Ock was pretty cool.
And I really do think Alfred Molina really did play Dr. Octavius really good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And especially how he came about of becoming Doc Ock, you know.
Bring him back.
Oh, yeah. And then even at that, like, I mean, come on, like, Sam Raimi film, and then it has that one, like, horror-inspired scene where he's in the hospital just killing everybody. Like, that's so metal. Like, yeah, it's so cool. And
I just like the part where the doctor grabs the chainsaw and it's like, zzz, it's like zzz. I think that I always feel that that's like a throwback to Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. So, you know, Ash with the...
It's my boomstick.
So... We'll take a break in a little while, but real fast. Okay, I was not a fan of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Who cares?
Like, did y'all? I mean, did y'all like it, or? I was disappointed. I don't know. Just something didn't do it for me. Like, I've only seen it once. I never revisited it again.
No, I mean, I liked it. You know, finally,
Michael Keaton. I'm the Shocker. I shock things.
Michael Keaton, he wasn't the Shocker. He was...
No, when he was making fun of him.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first one. That's Homecoming.
Yeah, that's Homecoming. Yeah. He's talking about Far From Home, the second one.
With Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh. Yeah. So,
I only saw that one time in theaters.
I wasn't very disappointed with it. I actually very much enjoyed it. Especially knowing that Mysterio was the villain that I thought he was going to be. Because when we first got the trailer, it was like that he was from another planet, and a hero from another planet, and this and that. But no, it was like
oh no,
I just feel like everything that kind of like when
it was
everything's
unique
unfolded was just so far fetched. I'm like,
I think what was too far fetched was that Nick Fury and Maria Hill weren't really Nick Fury. Yeah,
and then Nick Fury's on like the ship, and he's like, "Get back to work."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know, we have more Nick Fury news, too.
That was funny, like, yeah, things just got a little out of hand. And, I don't know. He's a good kid.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, oh, my God, that's fucking cool.
But that's also a little reference to maybe Secret Invasion.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're going to get some refills here, and we'll be right back. And we are back. And we still got a lot of Marvel Spider-Man stuff to talk about.
Spider-Man.
And
Not only
more-
that, but just
more Marvel
stuff in
Yeah.
general.
The delays, new cast,
The new trailer.
new trailers. What new trailer? Oh,
WandaVision.
WandaVision. That was a surprise.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was weird.
Oh, and The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, the Mandalorian.
But that's Star Wars.
But there's also other news on that too that I read about. I don't know if y'all read about.
What? That he's issues with him on set?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I'm sure, like, you're not gonna leave a role like that.
People are just trying to stir up stuff. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I mean, we were just talking about Spider-Man, and you know.
And of course, you see a new beer on the table.
Oh yeah, obviously. And Steven's gonna try to open right now. So yeah, first beer we had today was Black Laboratory Brewing Oktoberfest, which is their Oktoberfest, coming out at 6.2. It is October, so that's all we're gonna be drinking on this show.
So the next one we're drinking is
It's two
again
of 4
from San Antonio Brewery. It's not San Antonio. Anyways, it's already hitting me. This comes from another brewery here in San Antonio, Roadmap Brewing Co.
And of course, with
It's
another
Oktoberfest
dog, and the owners
and
of the dog.
The owner's dog. So cute.
Just the
cute,
way
dog.
how Black Lab.
He's
does-
cute. He never lets me pet him though.
Yeah, I know.
He always runs away from me.
Yeah, he runs me too. And this one also comes at a 6% alcohol.
Okay.
So
I remember the last time I went to go
Okay.
get a
Prost.
beer, their
Prost,
brewery cat.
y'all.
Oh, Brewery Cat, yeah, he's
So
pretty cool.
playful. He came up to me and was like, "Pet me." I was like,
He's
okay.
like, so
I'm like,
And they had to have a beer for that one too.
yeah,
Cat on a pogo stick.
yeah.
I want to try their New England IPA, their Pain Manning forehead.
I tried that before.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I just like the can.
tried it the last time I went when they were like before they closed down.
Yeah.
Last year. Tried it like around last year, I think. That's when they had it.
But
That's when they introduced us.
yeah. So we're talking. Like I said, there's a lot of
Got to get that good head right there.
there's a lot of
Oh, that's too much head.
a lot of casting news and a lot of. Okay, we'll jump right to the next one. It's a trailer. We got a trailer for the. For me, one of my most anticipated, and it actually got pushed to this year. I think it was.
No, it was always meant supposed to.
Okay, well, I think
toward the end of the year, but they're like, no, this is.
It was supposed to be the second show after fucking Winter Soldier, but because due to delays because of COVID, Winter Soldier and Falcon got pushed, delayed. So
and I heard it's because of Black Widow.
okay, yeah, and
It
that
got
too.
delayed.
Black Widow's another MCU movie that got delayed to next year, right?
Mhm.
So
Were you supposed to get 2 or
This is one.
3 Marvel movies?
we're supposed
One.
to get 2 this year.
No,
We're
it was supposed to be. I know 2 for
Eternals.
sure.
We're supposed to
Oh
get
yeah,
Eternals.
the Internals. In
Yeah.
November.
It's not the Eternals anymore. It's just Eternals.
Eternals, whatever.
They dropped the D.
The D. So yeah.
Breaking news. It's just Eternals.
So
They
yeah,
dropped the D.
Falcon Winter
Watch
Soldier
Tenet.
got pushed to next year, and it had in part mostly because I guess Black Widow ties into it, and so that got pushed a year.
And I even heard that the new Avengers movie kind of ruined something from Black Widow. I forgot what it was though. But
That she died.
Got him.
spoilers.
But yeah, a couple of weeks back, we got a first trailer for WandaVision, and I remember waking up. I'm like, oh shit, there's a new fucking trailer.
I
Awesome.
told y'all, like, have y'all seen the new trailer, the WandaVision? Like, what?
Oh damn.
And
Yeah.
and, it's not a long trailer at all, and it kind of gives you a taste of what we're gonna get.
What was that
this-
actress's name? She comes on the Step Brothers.
Catherine Hahn.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's in there. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of things now. She's like almost like Samuel L. Jackson. She's in everything.
Yeah.
And then even
Stay golden, Pony Boy.
God, what's her name? Oh, she came on Captain Marvel. No. Oh, god damn it. Maria Rambo. I'm not saying that right.
Rambo.
No, from fucking. I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, she's coming on Scarlet Witch.
IMDb.
She's coming on WandaVision. So, what you guys think of the trailer? Did you like it, or does this how can I say it style of show like intrigue you guys? Does it look like it's gonna be annoying, or when I say style of show, it's going off of that it's going off that sitcom.
Oh dang! Even Kat Dennings is gonna be in it,
Oh yeah, of course.
Love her.
and Randall Park.
Yeah. Maria Rambo. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's playing like the older version of herself from Captain Marvel.
Kitty from that 70s show is going to be in it.
Yeah,
She was in the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So like I said, when I say the style of the show, you know, it's, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be like an occurring thing.
It takes place during like the 50s, 60s, 80s,
supposedly,
90s.
and like the whole thing about this show is that you know it's
Scarlet Witch
going crazy pretty much like after the death of
Well, see,
Vision.
that's what I'm wondering. Is she actually going crazy, or is like
She's just trying to make
or
life.
did she somehow get captured and is like they have her in some facility? Because if you looked at the trailer, they show like this big old like
like
what
bubble type
almost
of thing.
look like
Yeah.
a military facility or whatever, you know, something heavily guarded. And you know whether they're kind of like you know messing with their minds, trying to figure out her powers because obviously she can.
Yeah.
She's real
She's
powerful. I
not
mean, she
good,
almost took down Thanos single handedly.
So I mean,
Of
yeah.
course.
So there's that possibility that you know that
I don't even know who you are.
you will, and so is that possibility that she's you know being held captive and like you know kind of like being toyed with, or there's also a thing where she's like I guess either probably being put somewhere.
Is
and
Hydra
and
gonna come
watched,
back out?
and like I guess essentially
That won't
watched.
be till the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
And she's probably like you know creating this weird reality in her head. So I mean, my question to you guys, I mean, how do you feel about it? Are you excited about it? You know, does it look a little bit too campy or weird for you?
No, I'm actually super
No.
excited about it because it kind of reminds me of
That 70s show.
not that
I'm
TV
just
show,
kidding.
but like what was that one with the that was on FX with Dan Stevens?
Hoops.
It was like a X-Men
Oh, Legion.
Legion, yes, Legion. It kind of reminds me of
yeah,
that.
dude, that show was weird.
in a way, which you know, which was really weird, but it was shot so
Yeah.
good.
I love the first
Um,
season. I've never seen the last.
Yeah, I didn't get to
Wait,
see the
is
last season. There was
three?
like two
Two
or
more?
three
Two
seasons.
I
There
couldn't
there
get
were
past the
two
first
seasons?
season. I was just like, this is way too smart for me.
It's
you
way
gotta be
too intellectual
intelligent.
for it.
That's why I got into it. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, I mean, it kind of gives me that
Nightmare
kind of
King.
vibe of it of what the show is gonna be
Yeah, 'cause
like.
that show was weird and it dealt with a lot of like
And
psychological things.
It's kind of funny
in
seeing
like his head and
seeing because I know like there's always those
apparently Professor X.
those memes and stuff like showing what Marvel characters would really look like if they were in their traditional costumes,
And it
and they actually shows Vision
Yeah.
and Wanda in,
Yeah.
in their original costumes. So
that was cool.
I think that was pretty cool. Going from black and white to subtle colors and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be a really good show. I'm super excited about it. I really can't give too much opinion because I just don't know what take they're gonna go from it, how they're gonna do it. Especially that she's gonna be featured in Doctor Strange, the multiverse.
Yeah, multiverse madness.
And supposedly,
And so is that-
then supposedly that she's got a role now for Spider-Man.
So
3
this show has a lot of pressure on it essentially because like I said, there's rumors that
This is the first
yeah,
MCU
it's gonna be
Marvel
the first MCU Marvel show that there's that, and then like there's rumors that like I said, the Doctor Strange 2 and possibly even the next Spider-Man movie are gonna somehow be incorporated into this one way or another. I'm not saying like, oh, you're gonna see Spider-Man, but like this could have some hints to
On why Jamie Foxx
is coming back. I mean that's if that's the case.
It's their plan, but it's still Spider-Man's with Sony. They're gonna have to work the way story wise with that,
Yeah, and
and
so
contract wise, and legal wise, and all that bullshit.
I mean, so like I said,
That
so
BS.
essentially this show has a lot of pressure on it because, like I said, like
Yeah, because
there's
Falcon-
a lot leaning on this show.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to be the first MCU show to premiere
because it was going to be after
because
Black
it'll be
Widow.
a Black Widow, and apparently Black Widow was supposed to incorporate some things to set up Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I feel kind of bad because I'm not excited anymore for Black Widow as I was before because
still excited.
I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you.
I'm still pretty excited, but that's another thing too. Like, well, of course we love it. Of course we love that the post credit scenes, all this stuff. Do you think a lot of the general audience is going to like be invested in
Goddamn
this
you,
to where they're
COVID.
gonna get their Disney Plus subscriptions? They're gonna watch these shows every week so they could be able to understand everything. Like it's really like
I'm gonna have to give that a hard no. I think the ones that are gonna be more invested in it are gonna be the diehard fans
yeah.
of it, of the MCU, and that not that they understand what's going on because they've also been involved with the comics and all the backstories and stuff, but just because they just have a better understanding with everything in general, as opposed to someone just like, well, I thought he died, and what's going on?
So
and
personally,
stuff like
do
that.
you think this is a good move on their part? Like, I mean, obviously you're excited for it, but do you think it's a good move for them to like, you have to watch the shows to understand the movies, and you have to get the movies to understand the shows.
It's
and
gonna be a lot.
Like, yeah, it's gonna
It's
be a
also
lot.
a money grab. At the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, of course, obviously, because that and it's a good business strategy.
Yeah.
We're gonna have these movies that we know make a lot of money.
But
So
we're also gonna have this streaming service.
Yeah, we're also gonna have this show that's gonna be on here.
On the streaming
'Cause
service that you guys need to pay for.
I don't think it even worked either, and I know you weren't. I know you did not like the movie at all very much, but I'm just gonna throw it out there real quick. But I think that was like the idea too, for them to release Mulan on digital, so that
But $30 while on top paying
Yeah,
another
and I was gonna say-
$8
Yeah,
for your
but-
subscription.
I feel that was a big like.
I don't know. Watch Tenet.
I think that was just a big mistake on their part. I think maybe they kind of should have held off on it a little bit.
especially because it wasn't a good movie.
So
I heard it was good. Just
It
buy
was
his.
not.
his kid.
anyway, so I don't want to get involved with that because I haven't even seen it.
I
Anyways.
never seen it.
But anyways,
I won't even see it till it's free.
so for them to try to do this as maybe to grab more subscribers, I don't know, man, because like I said, I just think like the hardcore fans are going to be the ones that are more invested in it, just the same way as the
There's a casual viewer is just
with the
gonna be like-
Mandalorian. I don't think it would.
That's why I got Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch the Mandalorian.
Yeah, and that's I wanted to watch it because I mean I'm a big Star Wars fan,
Yeah.
so it's like I'm gonna watch it. Like if
Ugh.
if
The Black Saber.
if HBO decided that they were gonna do a Harry Potter series off of some type of spin-off, hell yeah, I'm gonna do
Well,
that.
I mean,
because
they're already smart enough with the Snyder cut. They're releasing in 4 parts because
Yeah.
now like usually people just like because if that Snyder cut came out all at once, people would sign up for HBO Max, watch it, and then cancel it during the free trial.
Yep.
Now you have to get HBO Max, have the free trial for a couple of days. And then you have to wait for the next week. So they're forcing you to pay. Like, that's so smart. And that's the thing, like, we were talking about earlier with The Boys. Season 1, The Boys came out all at once. They gave it to us all at once, and it was awesome. Season 2 comes out. They gave us the first 3 episodes, and then like, oh, now you have to wait every Friday.
Every
and
week.
I fucking hate it.
Every Thursday. There's Thursday at 8 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
But either way, you
But
still
that's
got,
usually
but
when I-
either way,
when
you
I
still have
see
to
it.
wait.
You
You
still
have to wait
Yeah.
a whole week.
So, like, they're getting smarter, and I really hope...
And right now, Netflix is not even doing
Netflix
that.
has not subscribed to that, and I really hope they don't because that's what makes Netflix. Yeah, sometimes it's not always great to get a show all at once because you binge it, and it's over with. Rather than you kind of get that right. Because right now we're like how
I feel like the show if they do start doing that, the show that they will do it with is Stranger Things.
I mean, they've already gone 3 seasons without doing it. I don't think they're gonna go
Yeah.
for the 4th season.
And honestly-
unless it's gonna be the last season, so then that way that they can keep viewers.
Yeah.
Then that would kind of be a real big smart move. But I would hate that so much.
yeah,
There's been a lot of cool things with.
So real quick,
With
guys, real
HBO
quick.
Max, at
We
least.
moved on from the Black Laboratory Brewing and onto
Yeah, we hasn't even
to the
talked about this
roadmap.
yet.
What are you guys thinking about this right now? I'm really digging it.
I like it. I think, in my opinion, I like the Black Lab a little better. It's really good though. It
Almost has a similar taste to me.
It does. That's the thing. Oktoberfest,
Yeah.
like they're all pretty similar, but I don't know, like
Yeah, I like the Black Lab better, in
know.
my opinion.
yeah. Like I say, and
But-
nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's delicious, But it just for some reason
I get more taste.
I drank a lot. I drank this one faster,
I get more taste with this.
So, but it's still good.
I did drink it faster too. I was like, "Oh, this is good." And then this, I get like a mild version of this, but it's still tasty.
Yeah, still really
But I
good.
would want to enjoy this.
Stuff.
But I would want to enjoy this a little bit more. This one,
But I would like.
but
this
I would
one,
wanna
but
chug
I
this
wanna
one.
do this
Yeah.
I wanna-
chug this one, maybe even 4 more of these. But I would just slowly enjoy this one,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay.
Just one.
This is like drinking, opening a fine bottle of wine. and
Just
just
one.
embracing it. This one's like
4.
ah.
4, 1.
I can't. The big difference I'm noticing between the two so far, and what I love the
This one
the Mox
even has a little
Oktoberfest,
slighter, lighter.
and that's what I was gonna
color
say.
to it.
This one tastes a little bit lighter from Roadmap, slightly lighter, not as heavy, but still very refreshing, really good.
Just
to
wait till
drink.
we have next though.
Oh, a little preview. No, but it's getting hot though. Gotta let the Goldilocks down, you know.
Yeah, but he did just say a little preview.
Yeah. So.
Bam.
But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm obviously excited for WandaVision, and I really don't mind having to be able to have to watch the shows and the movies to get everything because, like I said, I'm gonna do it anyway, and it's this is the kind of stuff that essentially we live for it. I love this stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Sorry, I'm not trying to not ignore you. I'm just
The battery's good.
yeah. So,
We're halfway.
but sometimes his battery just goes out on us.
Yeah.
So we might have to
Just
cut
farts on
this
us.
segment a little short, but yeah, keep going, man. So
Well, okay, so I know another thing that we're excited about, some casting news that you guys just brought to my attention. Who wants to take it away?
Well, other than what we talked about in the beginning, Jamie Foxx, but we got another casting news from Marvel for Ant-Man 3.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be for Ant-Man 3 because obviously they messed with the timeline
And that
stuff
famous
like that.
line from Tony Stark, you mess with time and tends to mess with you back.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got
So
from
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors from
who's
Lovecraft Country, which is on HBO.
The Five Bloods.
Really
The
good, really
He
good.
was also appeared in the Netflix movie, Spike Lee's movie, The Five Bloods. It's going to be playing Khan the Conqueror.
Kane the Conqueror.
Kane the Conqueror. I thought it was Khan.
No, Khan is Star Trek, bro.
Kang the Conqueror,
Kane the Conqueror.
who is, of course, a time traveling mega villain in the comic books.
Who is also a kind of
Who-
like a direct descendant.
They're
Kang
kind
dynasty.
They're kind of aiming, or at least I think fans may be hoping that this is going to be the next big bad because I mean you can't just get rid of just Kane the Conqueror in one movie. I mean,
Yeah.
But also,
there's so much that
but
you
not,
can do with
not
him.
only the big bad, but isn't there some relation to Kane the Conqueror and Reed Richards? Isn't Reed Richards like a direct descendant of Kane the Conqueror?
Yeah,
I heard that somewhere. So and like I said,
that could bring about the Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four.
yeah, exactly. So
Doctor Doom.
So my next question is, what's the actor's name again?
Jonathan
Jonathan
Majors.
Majors.
Jonathan Majors. Obviously he's a black actor. Amazing. He's gonna play Kane the Conqueror. Does that hint that we're gonna, I mean, obviously in the last Fantastic Four movie, the one that wasn't all that great, we got Michael B. Jordan
We're
playing.
talking about Silver Surfer was awesome.
No, it's not that one. I'm talking about the one from.
I choose to ignore that.
from Josh Trank. And we Michael B. Jordan played.
So many good actors in that movie. Such a terrible movie.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is that, like, are we gonna get a black Reed Richards and Sue Storm? Because that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I don't know because I mean, however they design Jonathan Majors, in costume design, because
seeing how
he's like purple,
how Kane looks like.
green and stuff like that. So, it's just different. But I mean, not to say that that won't be ruled out.
Yeah.
It's just.
Of course, you've seen Josh Brolin playing Thanos.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like Josh Brolin.
And he ain't white. Thanos ain't white.
He's purple.
Yeah, like my son says, he's a big old purple grape.
purple. What do you call it? Scrotum.
And we're getting another purple villain.
Oh yeah, another purple villain.
Yep. But yeah, I mean,
MCU's just infatuated with
what about that
purple.
purple?
But yeah, I mean,
because even
I
in
would.
Spider-Man 4, the Tinker's weapons were purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Far From Home. I mean,
Mysterio.
no, not Far From Home.
Mysterio.
Homecoming.
Mysterio.
And Mysterio's purple too.
We said Tinker.
Yeah, the Tinker himself was purple, like his weapons.
The guy missing. With
Oh
the
yeah, okay.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
But
So
Jonathan Majors is a good actor. I mean, he's
I've
been
s-
in Lovecraft Country,
And
which
I've
is one of my
seen-
favorite shows.
I've
as of right
seen
now.
2 episodes of Lovecraft Country, and the first one was amazing. The second one was things starting to get a little weird, and from y'all tell me that it gets even more weirder, but it gets good.
For
Gets really good.
For someone who like Doom Patrol, which it gets super weird every episode.
I tried watching that one again.
And I didn't know that the chick in Lovecraft Country was Black Canary in Birds of Prey.
Yep.
And I was like watching the show. I'm like, God, she's so beautiful. Who is she? I'm like, I feel like
so
I've seen her
familiar.
somewhere. And Matthew's like, yes, Black Canary. I'm like, oh, I was like, that's where I recognize her because I'm like, man, I had such a
The
crush on Black
like,
Canary.
The first episode I noticed, I was like, She's Black Canary, like, and then I looked it up. It's like, of course, the same actress. I was like, oh shit.
Was it something Smollett, right? Which is
Yeah.
one of them.
And of course, you just don't remember her because she had like blonde hair. And
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't recognize. She had blonde hair. She had
long blonde hair.
The septum piercing. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And then in this one, yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna have to take a quick break, real quick. So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hey,
you
guys. What is going on? Geeking and drinking back with some more beer.
Was this episode 46?
Bar.
I think so.
Bar.
We'll
46, 47.
Mazen beer.
Malzenberg.
So again, in this episode, it's our favorite time of the beer season, as I like to say. Oktoberfest. We're featuring nothing but Oktoberfest in this episode. So I'm gonna let Matthew take it on this one.
So we have another one from Back Unturned, which is my new home that I'll be working at part time on the weekends.
Come say hi.
So come say hi to me. But this is the first Oktoberfest because this is the first year they've been open. And I had it earlier today, and I really liked it a lot. I had it with some wings from there too, because they also serve food. Part of one of the pizza things. Wait, did we mention it while we were on camera? I don't think so.
Pizzerias?
Well, no, we were mentioning how beer and pizza is kind of like a.
Oh yeah, beer and pizza and wings. You have all that good shit there.
Yeah. So
But
this.
so this is the first Oktoberfest called Backtoberfest, and of course it has a nice, cool
lion
labeling with the lion on top.
It's a design by Watermark Design.
Yes.
Coming in at 6.1. You know, so it's actually between these two. You know, this is 6.2. This is 6. So 6.1.
Yep.
Right in the middle, baby.
Right in the middle.
So I'm gonna read the print in the back. It says, with an October like amber hue and multi aroma and the notes of caramel, this Oktoberfest style beer ends with a smooth bitter finish. Celebrate Oktoberfest with local brews and Backtoberfest, a dream we didn't turn our back on. Prost.
Prost.
So, yeah, you know, Back on Turn is one of those breweries that is, you know, I love going there. We get treated,
Very friendly.
Yeah, very friendly.
Very friendly, yeah. Very
nothing but
super
respect.
dope people. Very good food, very good beer. My only issue with it is, come on, guys, bring back the pale ale. Y'all haven't had the pale ale in a while.
But they,
I don't know. I just started 2 weeks ago.
started.
I'm just saying, bring it back. Because I mean, you guys have a lot of IPAs. I'm not a big IPA guy.
But they get a little scoop on some things.
Steven,
I just can't say
at
anything.
this-
But I do know that they're also coming out with the
Oh,
blonde too. So,
oh damn,
Yeah, that's already out.
oh really?
Oh, damn.
Oh damn! I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, the blonde and hoppy.
Steven, at this point, you are an IPA guy. You the other day, me and you were. It's like the first touches your lips.
I feel like that scene. I don't want to say it out loud, but that scene in Beer Fest. I wanted to.
I want to
Wanted
put
to
a dick
put
in me. At this point, you're an IPA guy. Come on, the other night, me and you were slanging triple IPAs. Let's go. But you were having trouble with something.
Yeah, I was.
You're like,
Dude, that shit going down smooth. Shout out to Michael, aka Cricket from Houston, for those triples. They're so
yeah,
good.
they try without me.
Dude, we need to before they sell out. We need to buy some.
Michael, if you can watch
We need
this,
to buy
can you
one-
bring some specifically for me?
one-
Because these guys always drink them.
We need to buy one of each Oktoberfest from the breweries for him and give them to him.
Yeah, for him and Michelle. Yeah, love you too.
But like I said, can you
Like,
get
go
some of
down
those
that-
beers
them two
specifically
two-packs.
for me? Because these guys always drink them without me.
Hey, well, you had the what was it that you didn't have? Oh no, you did have it.
Well, I didn't get a full one, but I got to try some of it. Was the
But Michael said for me to
Rojo.
take it, so
Oh yeah, the Rojo, big Rojo, yeah, from East.
But I
Street.
gave
Well,
y'all-
the last time I spoke to Mike, he said that it was for me and that you guilt him into giving
Hey,
it.
But I gave you a Pedro San Antonio that y'all guys
Puro.
didn't even have.
I liked it.
Better.
You didn't like it. I loved it. I was through the moon with that beer. I had that night after we were at Bombay's and we were drinking the High Wheel Oktoberfest. yeah, so, and we had a pretty good night, and I went home. I'm feeling pretty good. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drink this Pero San Antonio, and
It didn't hurt your stomach?
no, it was good. It was good.
But you probably had it super cold.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I had it really cold.
Because I kept it in the fridge for ever. I still have one left.
It was good, man. I love
Save
it.
Yeah. I'll save it for Michael.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Save it for Mike.
Yeah, it's so.
I'm not gonna ever.
So if I don't know, it's
It was good.
It's
I
from
had
Black
two
Lab,
of
right?
them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Black Laboratory. It's basically their Piccadilly beer. You know, if you don't know what a Piccadilly is, then you're not from San Antonio.
Come down to San Antonio and find out what it is.
You know, it's a raspa with pickles, Lucas and chamoy and Kool-Aid. So it's it's good. It was a really fucking good beer, and it was a good concept to base your beer off of, especially we live here in San Antonio. So it's an acquired taste. I'll give it that. It's acquired taste. You know, if you don't like sours or you're not into the Piccadillys.
Do you think it would also have like a kick to it if you dressed the glass?
Yep. Dressed it with some
definitely
with some
chamoy around the rim.
Sour belts inside.
That's
I've seen a lot of stories in that.
I remember. Okay, and I'll be the first one to say. I remember I used to talk shit about people who like, oh, you're dressing your beer. Oh, you a pussy.
You
We did it at a back on turn.
But
dress our beers with chamoy and Lucas.
When I bought the 210.
Yeah, but I used to tease people like when they would drink like their Dos Equis and stuff, and it's like salt and
I used to drink my
lemon
Dos Equis with salt and lime.
But some people overdo it. They're trying to mask the taste of the beer.
They like put way too much.
So they don't taste. They're trying to make it tolerant for them. That's why I always kind of talk shit about it.
Mom.
But
Love you, mommy.
There are times when something like that can enhance a beer. Like I said, when I bought the 210L watermelon ale from Busted Sando, I wasn't too excited about the beer itself. I was like, you know what? I think this would go perfect with some lime, and to dress it up with some chili powder, Lucas.
Kind of like what you would do with the regular watermelon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I think your wife did it. Yeah. She put chamoy on the rim.
Yeah, she put it in the rim.
Yeah, and she said, "Oh,
with the Lucas."
Yeah, she goes, "It tastes badass." I'm like, "Yes," So that's becoming a thing now.
Good call.
Which is always agreeing. And like I said, I just don't subscribe to the fact when you dress a beer, you're trying to mask the taste of the beer because you can maybe you don't like a beer. If you don't like a beer, don't drink a beer. Drink a seltzer. Get the fuck out of here.
Go drink your Smirnoff Ices and Zimas.
Yeah. No, but because I remember I used to have a friend back in high school who he used to dress his Budweisers.
Ew.
Like I'm just like, dude, that's just not
Well, first of all, Budweiser, ew.
Yeah. So that's what I'm always like.
Granted, that's what I started off drinking.
The Bud Selects.
But then I grew up.
I remember my first beer.
We started off drinking the Shiner Oktoberfest.
Hey.
You see, but
then I switched to 40s.
That was always my thing though. Just like, okay, back when I was in high school drinking underage, it was like, yeah, Budweiser, but like, when I turned 21, I was like, why am I gonna go somewhere and order the same damn thing that I buy at the store? And then because at the time, Budweiser was like super cheap, and buying a craft beer, and at that back then, craft beers were like Shiners.
They had Alamo, but it wasn't Austin.
Newcastle.
Alamo was in Austin.
Alamo.
But they didn't have it on tap though.
Samuel Adams, Blue Moon. Those were like the craft
Shock
beers.
Top.
Like microbrewery beers is what they would call them. So
then we got places like Black Lab, Back on Turn,
some true to earth, down to earth, straight up craft local beer like that shit. You can't just. You can't
so
go
like
wrong with it.
when I started going to bars and drinking, I was like, let me try something different. Why am I gonna get the same thing over and over and over?
What's Alamo?
And and it's funny because like sometimes even now like I'm like, oh, am I being like a little
snotty,
a little prude? Am I being a
prude?
Yeah, just like
a stick up in the butt.
A beer snob.
All right, guys.
Okay, I don't care. I drink.
You need to use the restrooms. I'm gonna step away.
Go
I can't hold it.
I drink good beer, and I'm damn well proud of that shit. And I
turn off your mic because I don't want that feedback.
Not only that, but like we've able to say that we've brewed our own beer, and the word's getting out there, man. People are talking about that shit, so it's and not many people tried it. But the people who have tried it, they're pretty stoked about it, and that warms my heart. That's awesome, and I cannot wait to get with Dan from the Set Vacetos. You guys check out Set Vacetos. You want to learn how to home brew? Check out the Set Vacetos, and they'll help you out with all your home brewing needs. To teach you, he has classes. Real personal touch.
Look up Original Gomez. Dan Gomez. He's a real cool, down to earth guy. He always apologizes because he just keeps going and it's like, no, dude, keep going because this is how I'm gonna learn.
I love him.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He's like, no, just keep going, man. Because I love hearing about this stuff. You're the one he's the one that's been doing these things for like years and years and has been trying to master it. And he's still trying to master it because he always just like anything, with anything that anyone does, they try to get better and better at it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And even though he's been doing it for so long, he still feels like, no, I could do it better.
Even with us, we brewed our first beer, and it was the first beer me and Steven have ever brewed. Like we never tried it, it's the first time we brewed a beer. Actually, three of us, and it came out and it was good, but I was like, I think it could be better, and so we did it again, and we made a second batch. And
who in the white bought pumpkin spice air freshener in the West Room?
That would be the wife.
that time
Dude, when it comes to that time of year, it's like Oktoberfest, beer, pumpkin spices, candles, and air fresheners. Like, damn, dude. I love them.
They got some good pumpkin ales out there. Shout out to Southern Star and Fourth Tap.
Fourth Tap.
Fourth Tap's pumpkins. Like, when I had that for the first time, I was like, ooh,
you should try Southern Star. They have an excellent pumpkin ale.
Nice.
The one that... Speaking of Mike, one of the ones that Mike gave us was a pumpkin ale.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's the one you want to try? The Imperial?
No. It was that...
I want to try all the IPAs y'all had.
A Nightmare...
Yeah, it was an Imperial pumpkin ale. It was a Nightmare on First Street.
Yeah, Nightmare on First Street.
It was no label.
That one... it was good.
That one was rough.
But it was rough. Roof.
You guys just can't wait till I get off till 11 when I was off of work.
I just got out of the hospital, I need some beer.
You could have waited. You could have just had Lone Star, like me.
Nah.
Like me when I'm broke and I can't afford a nice.
Well, see, that's the thing. We were broke and we had beer, so.
yeah, exactly. We were like, Steven's like, you want a beer? I'm like. He goes, I got them doubles in the fridge. I'm like,
I got some doubles and some trapos.
If I can't afford my extravagant beer, then I just go for Lone Star or a nice 32 ounce of Miller Lite.
What's the what's the one that our uncle had, Joel? It's it's a cheap beer, but it came in like a big ass fucking can and shit. Like I forgot what it was. It was.
Oh, you told me about it.
That one was not bad. It tasted like lime and it tasted pretty good.
I forgot though.
But he's to try it. He's like, if you ever want cheap beer, this is
good.
He
was like, drink this, and yeah.
I'm pretty sure you only get that cheap beer in the North Side. I'll never see anything. All I'll see is Old English.
Hey, Old English, not that bad, man. Not that bad.
You ever had a Brass Monkey?
Nah.
I had a Brew Monkey.
Hey. Yeah, Brass Monkey will get you on your ass.
On your ass.
Don't ask me why. I know.
So, talking about this, talking about that. Shit, man.
Let's get back to the geeking.
The geeking side of things.
Well, we're geeking about beer, dude.
No shit.
The other side of geeking, though.
I don't know, man. I'm really okay. I'm kind of going off the subject here, but I'm really, really digging this season of The Boys. You say we just saw episode from 7 today. Oh, I can't.
This makes your head explode, right?
Shit does,
dude. Even the last episode.
Yeah.
No, not the one. Was it the last episode or was it the one before it?
The one when they're in the hospital?
No. I know they were in the hospital, but no, the one where Homelander goes to the
protest,
where the
rally. Protest,
the rally.
That was the.
That was 6.
That was
that was the fifth. Because
I actually got that episode spoiled for me because like I watched something on Instagram and like I saw that like what the fuck, and then I watched the episode and I was like, I just saw this before I watched it.
I'm so glad I didn't get it spoiled for me, but dude, I was like, holy fuck, and then like
I was sitting here, I was watching, I was like, oh my god,
dude, literally my heart was like, no, like no, he does not do that. And then boom, it's like he was just like it was just in his head. I was like,
By the way, spoilers for The Boys season 2. You haven't watched The Boys, and if you aren't watching The Boys, you should watch The Boys because The Boys is really good.
Yeah,
The
you
Boys,
better
should
watch it
The Boys.
because if
It's
you
really
you
good.
watch
The Boys.
it,
I mean,
if you like
season 2
Cobra
of The
Kai,
Boys
you gotta
is
watch
on
The Boys. If you're not watching Cobra Kai, you're not.
It reminds me of Molly Shannon on Night Roxbury. She goes, I think you should. I think you should something like she's. I forgot what she said. I think you should do this. She's just like.
But The Boys, season 2, it's cool. Fantastic.
Okay, I know.
I love the way that
They haven't really lost their touch just yet.
I told y'all, like, I love the way that they're going with, like, how Stormfront and Homelander are like, we need more soups, and they're like, and then you got the other group saying like, no, we don't need soups at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in today's climate.
Yeah, it really is.
With,
And the way
just,
that
making soups with other things going on in our climate.
Yeah.
So
like you could definitely see the parallel from what the issues in the show are touching on to what the issues in real life are kind of going on right now.
Yeah.
Especially
because even in the beginning of season 7, you see that guy who was influenced.
Episode 7.
Yes,
you see the guy who's just going through his day, and he's just like,
and then
he's being basically brainwashed.
Yeah.
And yeah, and he does something, and just like he's just like, oh shit, like. But it really touches on some really close to home.
Hits you in the cheek, right?
Yeah, some stuff. But yeah, and I know we had this conversation once before. And like I said, we've had one season of one, and we're on second season of another one. The Boys and Hunters. I really, really love The Boys. I just cannot wait to see what the fuck's gonna happen to Hunters. I cannot wait, like. And
especially after the end of the first season of the Hunters,
and especially because I don't even think it's been renewed for a second season, has it? I haven't heard
anything,
which sucks, dude, because that show was.
I really do hope they go again. I mean, Josh Radner, Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. Dude, I think he really shines in it. I mean, he's such a Ted Mosby in it, but
he is such a Ted Mosby.
But he shines in it, though, dude. He shines in it, bro. Like, he was definitely my favorite character in the whole thing. Like, oh man, he was definitely my favorite character. Other than Al Pacino, but
Al Pacino killed it.
Yeah. I mean, granted, that's Al Pacino, dude. Come on, but dude, so I cannot get over how good he was. And then the other actor too, the one that was the
Logan Lerman,
the Vietnam.
Vet.
The Asian guy. Yeah. Oh, dude, that
he is so.
Especially
because
the way the season ends with him, and he's just like, what the fuck. But the reason I gravitate to Hunters more is because that first season hit me so emotionally with something that happens with the older couple. Like that, oh my god, that made me cry. Like I was bawling my eyes out, and like I said, like The Boys hits different. The Boys hits on a like, oh shit, like I cannot like, because like I said, today we're watching the episode, and we're there watching, I'm like, oh shit, like it really provokes that emotion. Like I'm like, oh my god.
And so
when I was
watching The Boys, one of the things from the comic books debunked one of my theories that was supposed to happen in later on in the season. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all guys.
But
I wish it would have happened.
But
I can see it not happening in the show.
I've heard from a lot of people that have read the comics of The Boys say that the show is a lot better than the comics.
Yeah,
and that they were really surprised because there was
a lot of characters in the show are doing way more than they did in the comic books. Mm-hmm. Like I can give you all just two people: the Deep and Black Noir.
Really? Okay, yeah, because I feel like Black Noir has not hit his. He's always been that one that's in the background that does some cool shit, but he's never.
He's just there.
He's just there, and like the first time we see like part of his face as an episode, and like she stuff's like I'm enjoying. He has a Trina attitude.
He's like trying to use EpiPen.
Yeah,
but then that kind of also made me feel bad for him too. I was like, aw,
like he's.
He's
a sweetheart.
He's got a nut allergy.
But he's also a killer.
He's such his hard ass, but he's got a nut allergy.
But Queen Maeve is also reaching her comic book roots with her kind of just going down, spiraling downhill, but also helping Starlight.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah, like I feel like her.
I'm afraid for her in the future.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, don't tell me that. But the whole storyline with the Deep and A Train, like that's going down somewhere to where like because it's just weird seeing them two together.
They're gonna do their own shit, dude. They're gonna get into so much.
They're gonna be their own Falcon.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, like. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's such a good fucking
and
show.
And everyone was like, the Deep is better in the show than he is in the comic books. And I've even watched some YouTube videos like, I actually like the Deep in the show better than the comic books. The Deep literally did nothing in the comic books.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of, I never read the comic books.
My thing with the Deep that I love so much that he's so innocent when it comes to talking to fish. Like we saw that. We saw that.
He's like, oh,
he knows my name.
He knows my name.
Yeah, and then we saw that in the first episode where like he talks to the lobster and they stab it. And then
that was the first episode.
No, I'm talking about the first season.
Season.
And then he's talking to the dolphin.
The dolphin,
like,
and then
no, yeah, and then I don't know if y'all caught it in the last episode where he's talking to Queen Maeve, where I guess she asked him to search for some missing parts from the plane. And he goes, "Oh yeah, no, but I had these school of fish. Oh, these are bad motherfuckers.
Like, the school of tuna.
Yeah, he goes, these school of tuna.
But the other one too is when he's talking about Lucy, which is the whale.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's like, I'm sorry.
Oh, like he's so innocent when it comes to fucking fish, and it's amazing. Like I love it, and the way he plays it, like, because he looks all badass with his fucking scruffy beard and his shaved head. But goddamn, that guy fucking kills it. It's fucking funny.
He's like, oh, he knows my name. He knows my name.
He knows my name. And Carl Urban is really hitting his points in the show. Like I know when it first started, I was like, oh, he's kind of really kind of like having this Jack Sparrow type of like, hey, love.
Yeah, especially when he says love.
Yeah, or like, hey, like he just has that.
He's Australian.
Yeah, but like he's just like
no, but like what he's saying about Jack Sparrow, because like Jack Sparrow would always call the
what's up, love?
Karen Knightley's character Love,
Yeah, savvy. Like he talks like a fucking pirate, which at first I was like, okay, he's kind of overdoing it, but now I'm just like, oh no, he's fucking menacing. Like there's that episode where he drinks
like,
he drinks the
I'll
tea.
I'll kill your whole entire family, and then he's like,
he drinks the tea in his fucking face. I'm like, holy shit! Like
I haven't had a cup of carp.
No, he goes, I haven't had a cup of hot char in a while. I'm like, and he just like, but he sips in his eyebrows. It just. I'm like, oh my god,
even then when he like he's pushing the seat like like interrupting the guy while he's talking.
Yeah, like and he's really in his point.
But dude, that news conference scene though. Oh. Again, spoilers.
Again, like
it's really mind blowing.
When we were watching it, I was like, oh.
I didn't like. I was expecting like okay, like, and then like
we had the same reaction that all the characters had.
I was like.
And I like how Horner's all like just walking around. He's all like, "What the fuck is going on?" And the thing is, and you point out to what it might be. They never show what it is, and we kind of have a hint on what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like I watched the episode and I wasn't 100% paying attention to the episode, but then when I saw like that, I was like, first guy head explode. I was like, what? But then I rewatched it today while I was working. I also work from home too. And I was watching it when I was working, and I was just paying attention to it, paying attention, and like I learned a lot more than what I've learned from the first time I watched it.
Yeah. I mean, because it took me 3 times to watch episode 4 or 3. I kept falling asleep. I remember when they put it on, I fell asleep, and then I was just like, I was out. But yeah, dude, like fuck, like that show is hitting it really good too.
Sean, so I was just looking up the actor's name, Sean Ashmore, who played Iceman in X-Men, who also plays Lamplighter. Dude, what he fucking did in this episode, I was like, holy shit.
Was like, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it in front of my statue. And he was like...
I knew what he was going to do.
He was like, what? I was like...
Yeah, and I was like... And then...
Like, I'm a prodigy. Like, I just want to make my dad proud.
Yeah.
And then, just lights himself on fire.
And then what fucking Huey did to...
He's like, oh shit, I need a hand.
I need his hand.
He's like, oh shit.
Dude, and the fact that they showed it, he's just like every single part of it. Like,
but he him doing that makes me feel like he's growing into what Butcher needs him to be. Because he would have...
Black Canary.
He's like, yeah, because like this season started off like, oh, Huey's a badass, but like he started kind of like regressing. Like he's all like, oh, I don't know, and like kind of getting scared. And he's like, well, fuck off then. But if the last episode and this episode had anything to say about Huey as a character, is that he's he's turned into that
He's
badass.
really developing. Really developing.
And not only that, but Starlight too. I mean, like her arc in this season is pretty badass to watch. And not only that, but Frenchie, his whole thing. Oh, I fucking love Frenchie. Like,
Oi, madam.
Yeah, we madam. And then what's the name of the girl?
The female.
The soup.
That's her name. The female.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
like okay. So yeah, like even her too. Like even as she can't talk. You know, I mean, she does sign language, but like
she can talk, but she just refuses to talk.
Damn, that's some commitment right there, you know. But yeah, like this, the first season.
I missed that because like when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, she's teaching them her language.
The first season did a great job establishing the universe and introducing the characters. The second season is doing an even better job of developing those characters and keep pushing it forward. Can you all agree to that? Can we all agree that it's doing a good job?
Yes.
But,
and can we all agree that?
Well, can we all agree
damn, this
on
is
this
a
good?
Damn.
Hell yeah!
Yep.
Back on turn. Never let me down, baby.
This is my number one.
Hey, no.
And I'm not being biased either. Not being biased.
No
But
disrespect to the other two, Mox Oktoberfest and
when I
and
had
Roadmap.
this
You guys
earlier-
are you're doing great stuff. Love the beer, it's really great. But if you had to rank them, and they were fun ranking stuff. But if I had to rank them, it is Oktoberfest.
if
I'll second that.
I'm not being biased because I worked there.
I think he is.
But when I had this earlier, I was like, holy shit! Like this is better than Alamo's back Oktoberfest.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
And I'm not saying because I used to work at Alamo either, but no, like when I was like, holy shit, like this is fucking like
No, honestly, yeah, no, it's really good. And I already took your texting. You're like, I'm drinking it right now. I'm like, oh, I think he likes it. I think he likes it. But we have one more Oktoberfest to bring to you guys, and a couple more things we want to touch on. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
hello
Hello.
Hey, we are back.
with more Oktoberfest, but we have a surprise for this.
We're all empty
Oh,
here.
yeah, we're all empty here.
You wonder why we don't have any cans in front of us.
But
this
yeah,
time.
but just to recap, we were drinking Oktoberfest from Black Laboratory Brewing, which is coming at a nice second for me. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
second place.
We got Roadmaps Oktoberfest, which it's good. Don't get us wrong, it's good, but it's coming at a close third for me. And obviously, we got homeboys from Back on Turn with their Backtoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Right now, this is the first place for me.
yeah, same here.
And once again, this is the first year for all three of these
Yes.
to feature their Oktoberfest.
And don't get us wrong, just because we're ranking them doesn't mean that one's bad or the other one's not.
Yeah,
No, they're
no.
all fucking good.
No,
Try them.
it sucks.
This is opinionated.
No, it's
No, it's good.
They're all
Roadmap
good.
doing great shit over there. I love their Professor Plum. Awesome.
They're not having that anymore.
I know.
Sad.
I miss Professor Plum.
And then same thing with the guys from Black Laboratory. Again, they unfortunately opened up right when the pandemic was starting up. But I mean, they're doing some awesome stuff over there again with the
Pero San Antonio.
San Antonio. Their Piccadilly and then even their flagship beers are fucking really good.
They have a nice IPA.
They have a really good amber ale that's so good, and I mean they're just amazing. And then you got the guys from Back on Turn.
Nice environment to even go to. Just in
They got
general.
that. They got that raspberry saison.
Saison.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's really
that
good.
shit's good as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I had a whole cup of it.
But we have a special package for this next one.
I don't know if this is their first year doing it or not. But,
I don't know.
but I mean,
You've been holding on for this for a week.
but the way this one is
Packaged?
is packaged.
It's packaged, or I guess-
they are really selling themselves that
Yeah.
this is gonna be some good shit. So
Some good shit. Look at my shit.
let me introduce you to Oktoberfest
From Dorkel.
from Dorkel, which is also High Wheel.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Bam!
little
right there.
a little
Look at that! And got
Look,
got
they
the
got
wax.
yeah.
Up there.
So Steven's gonna start opening that right now.
He's gonna take him like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it was proudly brewed in Southtown Dorco Brewery. You don't know Southtown, you're not from San Antonio. Come to San Antonio, you know. San Antonio's pretty good. You know, come on, San
It's
Antonio.
on South Florida,
It says Southtown on the bottom.
I guess.
But
it's part of the Southtown area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't want him to
I've
know.
never been to Dorco personally. I've had beers from Highway. I had their Betty Koch, and
I've only been to Dorco once, and that's just to pick up their day and night infusion, which is mixed with their brandy that they distill there at their brewery.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, and I really hate to say it because I kind of spoiled myself. I've had this.
Yeah, we had this one.
We've had this one. We had it the other night when we were at Bombay's because they had 2 high wheel tabs. They had the Betty Koch, and they had a Oktoberfest. But the chick at Bombay, she goes, "Oh, it's their Dunkelweizen." I'm like,
Dunkel.
I was like, what? And then she goes, no, it's Oktoberfest. I'm like, oh, it just says Oktoberfest.
It does say Dunkelweizen.
Yeah, it does. But I was like, just say Oktoberfest. What are you doing? Like, you're confusing me over here. Like, just say what it is.
Just say what it is.
But I also want to go to Dorco because they also make cocktails, and I love me.
They're also a
I
distillery.
love me a good cocktail. They make their own brandy. Kinsman.
Kingsman. Okay.
And
okay.
I had their day and night infusion, which is mixed with their Kingsman strawberry. It's infused with strawberry and habanero.
That's fancy, yo.
And it is topped off with lemon juice and a simple syrup.
This dude has been holding on to the bottle for a week, and I know he's been egging to. Which, like I said, I'm really kind of disappointed that we kind of spoiled ourselves. I didn't know at the time when we were at the restaurant. I'm like, oh, let me get it. Yeah, cool. And I was like, oh, this is fucking good.
Hey, you're pouring yourself a little bit more than mine.
Hey.
We're still going.
So, yeah, I mean, like I said, but I haven't had it out of the bottle. I had it on draft, and it's really good. So yeah, obviously all 4 of Oktoberfest that we've had on this show are all from San Antonio. So that goes without saying, guys. Support your local brewery. They're still doing beer to go sales. So if you don't feel comfortable sitting out and with a bunch of people, you don't have to. You could just order your beer to go, and you could take it home and enjoy it at home.
That was right there.
But
Cheers.
like I said, there are some tap rooms that are open.
So I just wanted to give a little cheers real quick. I know I haven't been on the show quite often. Life just got in my way. But I love these 2 guys. Bottom of my heart. They've supported me for so long. And I love this guy right next to me too. And I love the other guy too.
Yeah, he's there.
It's cool.
But just to do this with my 2 favorite people in the whole wide world, minus my mom. I wish my mom was here too. I know she'll have a blast. But
Share with the show one day.
it is it's fun.
We'll talk about hope floats or whatever. She likes. I don't know.
It's fun, and I wish to do this way more since I have more free time now. So
And we will.
cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Prost.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's hefty.
It is hefty.
What is
Oh.
the ABV of it? What?
Okay, let's take a guess.
7.
6.8.
I almost don't want to tell you guys. You'll be disappointed. It's 5.8.
What?
5.8.
So of course it comes down way less than all 3 of these.
Yeah, but it honestly has.
But
it
has
has
exquisite taste.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna say right now. Honestly, like I said, 3 great beers. We did rank these 3 very similar in taste, but this is probably the most different tasting of the Oktoberfest. All because it's a Dunkelweizen. It's not a lager, so
Yeah, definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
Dunkel.
Dunkel.
Is it still Weizen?
It's a Weizen. It's a wheat beer. It's a wheat ale.
It's a wheat ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No Mazen.
So it's not the traditional
It's not the tradition
Mazen
Mazen.
beer. All 3 tried to make, or did make.
yeah. But good either way.
Fancy though. Fancy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they
it's
really went all out with the bottle.
really good.
Also,
Dude, I don't even want to tell you how much we spent on that bottle.
yeah, don't even say.
Please don't.
Because I spent like $25 on that, that infusion,
Fusion.
the day and night infusion. the Kinsman.
Oh, you're talking about their liquor they have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. 'Cause I want to visit. That I don't know if they're open or not. Because I always want to
Okay.
I don't think they are.
Visit like
Because
the
every time I
actual
go
site.
to Kunstler, they don't seem like they're open.
Mhm.
And we are
I
planning.
know they did like a pop up, but you had to get tickets and it sold out fast. So.
Yeah.
We are planning an episode one day to where we are gonna drink liquor. Okay. I know.
Made by drinks
Yes.
made by me.
This show primarily we do promote craft beer, but you know you also got to promote.
We're also promoting craft liquor.
Also, you got to promote local distilleries. So Dorco being one of them, and of course Ranger Creek.
Ranger Creek. They make their own whiskey.
So it's been talked about. It's been in the making.
These guys are just scared.
I'm
No, I'm
scared.
not scared.
I'm
He's
scared.
Eddie's
I
scared.
just don't do well with liquor, but we're gonna power through it, and we're gonna have a good
Eddie,
one.
whiskey makes you sexy.
Yay.
Hey. But even then, I mean, like I said, I always wanted to feature some type of Texas craft whiskey on this show.
And we found.
But
a place.
also at the same time, because I do Jack and how you do how people do Jack and Coke, but in my version of it, I want to do Texas Cola. So I also want to feature Texas Cola on the show
I would
too.
just stick with a whiskey sour. Just give me whiskey sour.
We'll give you the
I'll
lemon
give
lime
y'all
one.
an old fashions.
Just give me something to I don't taste the whiskey as much.
I'll give y'all an old fashions.
I'm scared.
The classic old fashions.
I'll give you an old fashioned.
whiskey, bitters, simple syrup, and an orange wedge. Well, not an orange wedge, but an orange peel.
I'm gonna dismiss myself real quick, so you guys keep going.
All right.
All right. So Mandalorian trailer.
Hey.
No, okay. So what were we talking about earlier? We're talking about the boys, right?
The
We
Boys.
had a good conversation about the boys. Okay, here's something I want to jump on. Have you listened to any good? I mean, new albums recently? I know it's been a while since we talked about music on this show.
Not really, honestly. I just
no?
been listening to a lot of.
I see you've been listening to the Strokes and shit. So
Oh yeah, I've
you
been
kinda-
listening to the Strokes.
you kind of going down the rabbit hole with some other shit, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just
well,
old music, midday music, I guess, or mid-year music, or
Nothing- I mean, nothing
mid-century
wrong-
music.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Um,
Only reason I asked because there's two albums, like I said, that recently came out that I.
I guess I've been listening to the new Strokes album, which came out this year.
It did.
Yeah,
Okay. How is it?
it's good.
I mean, like I said,
it
you're kind of getting into it, so you're just like kind of like, okay, well, I mean, I like what I like,
came out
whatever.
toward the beginning of the year.
Okay. I know Movements, the band Movements. They had a
Mm-hmm.
new album this year, which is incredible. Also, today, Elder Brother, which features members of Story So Far, or one.
I think the guitarist,
Yeah.
one of the guitarists, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like his side project. It's
Yeah.
Elder Brother, and they had a new album released today. I forgot what it's called, but it's really fucking good. I think it's called.
They
I-
actually did a cover on one of their.
And I'm back.
They did a cover on one of their earliest albums of a Pink Floyd song, "Wish You Were Here."
Yeah. And it's
It's all right.
all right. Yeah, but the new album is
What was the name of the band again?
Elder Brother.
Older Brother.
It's
I've heard of 'em.
it's awesome, like so fucking good.
Well, actually, I listened to Park and Canyon's like little side project too.
Yeah.
He kind of
Hey,
dropped it on Spotify.
Matt,
Kirkus' new
Matt
album
Kirkus,
too.
little
I've been
LP.
listening to that
pretty sweet.
Amber Park.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah.
had
He's
pizza with him
he's
once.
just releasing, the LP and then like tracks here and there until they could release a full Citizen album. So.
I ate pizza with Matt Kirkus once.
Dude, that
It
dude,
was cool.
that dude is jacked.
He's
Oh
fucking buff.
my god, he's badass.
I stand like close to like right next to him. He's ripped as fuck.
Hell
So,
yeah. But yeah, so that's your little quick music talk with me, Matthew. But now that Steven's back, we're gonna dive into something pretty big here that I think we might take it the rest of the episode, but we got a surprise trailer for Mandalorian season 2, and like I said, it wasn't a long trailer, but it showed enough. There's been
They're going back to Camino.
there's been so many rumors of casting in this show. We've got the casting of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, the casting of Sasha Banks, as an unknown character. Everybody, even myself, thought that she was going to play Sabine. Given how we last left Ahsoka and
No.
no,
Sabine.
yeah,
The
Mandalorian, yeah.
No, it was mentioned that the voice actress was supposed to play her.
Okay, but yeah, but
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like I said, when the first announcement for Sasha Banks came out,
Yeah, the voice actress of Sabine was supposed to play Sabine in real life.
Isn't she the one from The Good Place?
Hmm?
Yeah,
I think so.
okay, but what
I'm sure. I'll check on it.
but what I'm saying is that when Sasha Banks first got cast, I thought that's who was gonna be playing Sabine because, yeah, okay, and yeah, obviously, so obviously now
You're wrong.
Just because of the, her having the different hair colors and that's the way
I
Sabine
love
was.
Sasha Banks. Oh my god. Oh
Eddie's
my
wrong
God.
again.
Stop being. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so we got the first trailer, and it didn't show much, but
But
it
it did
showed
show Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, and
As-
it was a voiceover.
But then the voiceover was like, there was a group of sorcerers
known as the Jedi.
known as the Jedi,
And that's
of
when
course
they
it
show
shows
her.
Sasha Banks,
And
you know?
she's like
And
in
it's
looks like Sith kind of like
and
attire.
it's like, so you're supposed to give. So I'm supposed to trust a group of
Sorcerer.
sorcerers
Yeah. So
of enemy sorcerers.
this season is basically gonna
It's gonna dive more into the Force.
yeah, and like I said, it's basically him trying to find the child
trying to find a home.
yeah of the child,
Or
which
like a trainer or a
which
home for
everybody
the
has
child.
come to know as Baby Yoda, which we all know it's not the official name, but
Yeah.
let's let's not do that. We all know that it's a species that same species as Yoda and Yaddle was, but it's not Baby Yoda. It's not a Baby Yoda. It's not a Baby Yoda. He's not Yoda. He's not Yoda. Yeah. But he's the same species, so we don't know the name of the species yet. He just refers
Because
to
even George
as-
Lucas didn't even know the name of the species.
He's like, I don't ask me.
Yes.
I didn't even think that far.
Yeah. Yeah. So
He was already thinking of Howard the Duck before he was thinking of the species for the Yoda.
yeah. So, I mean, what do you guys think of the trailer? I mean, it's been a while since you guys watched it, but I mean, obviously you're excited for it. What stood out to you? And I see that. What stood out to you? Obviously, for me, what stood out to me
Him
was
on a
Sasha
boat?
Banks. Okay, yeah, okay.
I never seen anyone on a boat in Star Wars.
But also, I think that scene where he's on a boat, they're going towards. I'm not sure if he's walking or on a boat, but no. Okay, there's a scene where he's walking and like it's like a planet where there's a bunch of graffiti. Could that be a nod to Sabine?
Nope.
I don't know.
A lot of people saying that's Camino
But you never know. Because what does Sabine do a lot?
Boba Fett.
I'm so sick of the Boba Fett rumors. I'm so
Supposedly in it.
sick of the Boba Fett rumors.
And
I'm gonna be
apparently
so
there's an
happy.
Easter egg in the trailer. I didn't see it.
I'm gonna be so happy when Boba Fett is not reviewed in this fucking season. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm like, fuck all you guys. But none of you guys are gonna come
but
out.
then you can look
Screw you
at
guys.
But then you
I
can look
know.
like an asshole when he is.
And I'll gladly embrace that. I'm the ass. I'll wear a Boba Fett costume on the show.
Played by the actor who played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's who he was supposed to be because he was his own clone.
Yeah.
He made
Tamora Morrison.
It's Yoda from Attack of the Clones.
I don't know. Out of this just little teaser, I mean, the biggest thing I got out of it that I thought was real funny was that I think we're gonna get like a. I hope we get it. Almost like a one shot fight scene.
Yep.
Where they.
Or he's in the wrestling ring.
Yeah, where he's at that wrestling ring and then like Baby Yoda just fucking.
He's like,
He's
It's like,
he
oh,
did
I know
dips
shit's,
out.
I know shit's
Dips
going
out.
down.
But
I thought that was real funny, real cute, and I mean, there's just not so much I can get out of him.
Yeah.
Again, it's like the WandaVision
teaser.
It's like the WandaVision teaser. It's like I'm excited for it, yes, but
it just showed snippets.
I just don't know what's gonna go on with it.
story wise,
Gina Carrero,
Gina Carano.
Carano, obviously he's gonna come back in it, which I'm excited for.
I'm so fucking sick of all this controversy around here. Like, calm the fuck down already. Like, chill
Wait,
out.
what?
I don't even want to get into it. It's stupid. Like, something she did on Twitter. She's talking about, like, I don't know. It's fucking dumb. People going after her and, like, it's just like, shut up already. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. Whatever. We're not getting into it.
Yeah,
But,
anyway, so it's like, yeah, I mean, dude, I'm just excited for this new season. I just can't wait for it to come out.
I'm just excited to see who Sasha Banks is.
I know. Oh, I love Sasha Banks so much.
Yeah, that's pretty much like what I'm excited about. Just see like all these people that have been cast in the show that how they're gonna be revealed, what they're gonna do.
An SA native directed episode.
Robert
Robert Rodriguez.
There's even been rumors that Katie Sackhoff, who played Bo-Katan, who last had the black saber, right?
Yeah.
That she's gonna come out in this show because there was like this little exchange between Katie Sackhoff, Gina Carano, and Sasha Banks on Twitter, and like people were like, oh, like they're hyping up, like they're gonna fucking battle each other, like oh that'd be fucking badass. But we all know that, you know, given the lore of the episodes in Rebels and Clone Wars, that the only person that could take over the Blacksaber is if you killed its previous owner, right?
But what if they didn't? You know,
yeah, what if he, yeah, exactly. So you know that could leave room for Katie Sackhoff to reprise her role in a live action form as Bo-Katan. So I feel like we're being so nerdy right now.
I never seen Rebels.
Nerds.
You never seen Rebels? Is good. Nope. It's good. It starts off pretty, kind of.
Yeah, the first season starts off childish. Kind of the same way how Young Justice started off, but it really
matures.
Gets in.
Season 2 is where it's fucking.
I've seen the clips of Ahsoka facing Anakin or Darth Vader.
That scene
when she slices his helmet.
That whole episode is badass because you have Maul. You have Kanan. You have a lot going on.
And then I seen where Ahsoka reunites with Rex.
Oh yeah. After watching that Clone Wars,
and she's like an old friend.
After watching that
Ahsoka.
That Clone Wars episode where everything starts to play out and Rex is like struggling, like oh my god,
he's crying, like you can see like tears in his eyes, like shit, you need to stay back.
Yeah,
please.
That shit gets me every time. Like every time I watch it, and they crash a ship, and she's
like,
ooh,
dude, that last season was so good.
Such the last few episodes,
and then especially for them to even feature Darth Vader, even though it was just him walking in the snow.
I saw a little comments like it wasn't Darth Vader who was searching for, it was Anakin. That was. It's actually Anakin searching for like his apprentice.
I could say that because at that time he's still struggling because he just got turned into Darth Vader, so he's still probably struggling like mentally, like
that's why he found it and he looked up.
Yeah, like being fucking torn apart, like
he's like who's squeezing it.
Like, that's the fucking story that I want. I want the story of right after he got turned into Darth Vader, the struggle that he went through between him, Darth Vader, and Anakin, like the struggle. Can you imagine? Like he's still thinking about his apprentice, still thinking about his best friend, still thinking about Padme. Like god damn, like that he must have gone through the shit. Like fuck, I want to see that. We're gonna get it. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, maybe we might get some.
I mean, there's comic books.
We might get some.
There's comic books.
Yeah, there are comic books that
kind of explore that.
Yeah.
That realm.
And we might get some of that in the Obi-Wan series if that ever comes to light.
Because there is a comic book strip that I saw of Darth Vader. It was Boba Fett that told like there was a Jedi that ambushed us or whatever, and he's like, when Darth Vader first discovered like he's my son, and like he like broke he looked at himself in the reflection like Anakin, like I have a son.
God.
And that's when he first discovered. Like he had a son.
Yes.
Or like his son's out there still.
Oh.
I think it could still be done. I mean, even with the original 3, you could still do a time jump because I think by, obviously by Empire, that's when he reveals, I am your father. It's like
no one ever told you happened to your father.
But like, because you don't get those in between stories,
battery died.
In that. So it's like I really do feel like it could be done. But it's got to be done super well done, so smart, and like where it fits. It like so fits into everything that's been going on.
I guess that's why I like Rogue One because it had like
dude, I fucking
Darth Vader, and he was like, "Don't choke on your aspirations."
Yeah, that cheesy ass line. Don't choke on your aspirations. But that
but it was still like James Earl Jones. Like it was James Earl Jones' voice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and Rebels, James Earl Jones, does the voice for Darth Vader in that one too. So, and I mean, yeah, I mean,
Protect James Earl Jones.
Yeah, protect it.
Protect James Earl. Hashtag protect James Earl Jones.
Start recording now.
Yeah. Well, our camera died out, so obviously you don't see our guys right now.
God dang it.
There were issues with batteries, but no, we're still good. We have the audio, but we are reaching the end of the episode, so I just want to give a quick shout out to like I said, the 4 breweries that we've had on this episode today. To start off with Black Laboratory with the Oktoberfest, really good. You have Roadmaps Oktoberfest, like I said, like they're all good beers. You got the Back on Turn Oktoberfest, which honestly is still my favorite to this. It's still good. I cannot wait to go.
And all the Mozens.
I cannot wait to go to the brewery to get a one of those on tap. That would be so good.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, we got Dorco, aka High Wheel, with their
Dunkelweizen.
Dunkelweizen Oktoberfest, which
Dunkelweizen.
it's going on pretty good. It tastes like it coming stronger, but it's not. It's coming out at 5.8. So, not to say that to
Tastes like
slight
coffee.
them, but it's it has more flavor to it.
Tastes
I
like
could say
like coffee to me.
it has a lot more flavor to it, and that's it's all good beers. You guys should check out every single one of these beers. We're in the month of October, spooky season. Get some Oktoberfest in your body right now.
For real. So the Dunkelweizen for me tastes more roasty, coffee-ish to me
Than the others.
than
the other ones.
So I'm saying like it has much more flavor as opposed to just a regular,
But if I had to pick a Mosin beer out of all of these, it's of course Back on Turn.
Back on Turn, baby. And that's not to say that the other two are not that
Yeah.
good. They're great.
But no.
They were all good.
3, 2,
They were all good,
first.
especially for the first years.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
First years for all 3 of them.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, we touched on a lot today. Like I said, this episode wasn't really as planned as we thought it was, but I think it went pretty smoothly. What do you guys
it
think?
went good for me.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
With the segment with the camera. Sorry you can't see us right now, but
You're gonna
looks like Steven has some extra work this Sunday. But yeah, guys. So it's been really fun. We have a couple things in the back burner that we, like I said, some stuff that we
especially that liquor episode.
Yeah, because the liquor episode, we have
that lick her.
we have
We
we have a huge collab episode in the works that's gonna come to you soon.
Hopefully I can be a part of.
Of course you are, and so hopefully we get to start visiting some breweries again and getting a good word out there. I just want to take just a second real fast, and I didn't, tell my brothers this, but it's just something that I got to get out there. One of the reasons why we haven't really recorded much recently was because I was in the hospital. I recently got diagnosed with depression and anxiety after, an incident, and I just want to put out there that if you or anybody else out there that is having issues or having trouble or having any type of suicidal thoughts, please get the help that you need. Call the suicide prevention hotline. Add us on Instagram and even shoot us a message. We'll talk to you guys. Anything to help with that kind of thing, because that shit is real, and I'll tell you firsthand that it is real. And I never really thought about it in those terms, but it really is, and it is a struggle. So if you're out there and and you're hearing this and you find yourself struggling with those kind of thoughts or those kind of struggles in your life, just know that you're not alone. Okay, just please to God know that you're not alone. You may not believe in God, whatever, but just know that you're not alone. And if you don't know one to turn to, like I said, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Call somebody that you may you may have like a friend or something, or like I said, add us on Instagram and you could talk to us. Just get the help that you need. I wouldn't be here without my brothers and without my family, and I'm eternally grateful for all that. It's gonna be a constant struggle, but like I said, I just want to get that out there. And, maybe in a later video, we'll go, I'll talk more about it. But like I said, right now, I just wanted to just put that out there. Get the help that you need. And just know that you're not alone. That's the main fucking thing. You're not alone, okay? And the sun rises every single day, and if it even takes to go outside to just watch it, do that, and it's a beautiful thing. like my man Michael says, it's a beautiful fucking thing.
This guy always goes watch the sunset every time.
Yeah.
Every time he's at my mom's house.
Yeah, every morning I go walk my dog and I watch the sunset. It's amazing. I love him so much. So like I said, get the help that you need. And like I said, I love my brothers, with all my heart. Like I said, wouldn't be here without them. And just want to put that out there, okay? So, much love, check out these breweries, go to a brewery, talk to some people. Yeah, talk to some people. Get a tattoo like my boy Steven did right here. Just do something, like it's all good, it's all good. So, I just want to put that out there. We had a great episode today. I think we touched on a lot of stuff that was pretty exciting, a lot of good beers. So,
we're gonna try and work on it. We're gonna try and come and work with you guys as far as doing a little bit more, hopefully, weekly or bi-weekly episodes. So,
yeah,
there's
more to come. Yep. Definitely more to come.
Not to.
And I can't wait to get these motherfuckers drunk off of liquor. Whatever I make them.
And with that one, we are definitely gonna watch The Gentleman.
Gentleman.
Yes.
My favorite movie of 2020.
The Gentleman.
One of the last movies I've seen of 2020 in a theater.
Really? I saw it at home, but hey.
Yeah, I saw it at home too.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Thank you guys so much. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram.
Wait, so
sometimes Twitter.
Wait. The last movie I saw in theater was Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Odd, right?
Yeah.
It was still good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm Eddie.
I'm Steven.
I'm Matt. We're gonna clink on the mic.
Clink.
Frost.